Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here.
Yes, I'm here.
What's up, Jasmine? I know you love this part.
This is probably the top segment for me.
All right, this is what you live for. Mm-hmm. This is your Yee tea. Now let's get it started. So first up, Jennifer Williams. All right, she was on Lip Service, and you know she has a My True Scam story coming out, and that is all when she got scammed by her ex.
Right.
His name is Nick. He has a lot of different names, so I don't know what name
he's going by
we call
these days.
him, but Nick is his name. And it was actually her and Mona. Mona is part of the story as well. That was another woman who got scammed that Jennifer actually met while telling her story. But basically, he stole Jennifer's Range Rover.
Sheesh, allegedly.
No, he stole it.
Okay.
He actually went to court and everything.
Oh,
and
he stole it.
He stole it. Okay. Got convicted and actually had to pay her for it. So, yes, he stole her Range Rover.
Okay.
Ain't no alleged.
Okay.
All right. He stole that Range Rover. And, it was never recovered. And so this whole thing was documenting what happened when Jennifer first went live with this story on social media because she was so frustrated that nothing was happening. She had tried to go the legal route. She had went to the police and nothing was happening. So she finally exposed him. And you would be surprised at how many people came forward and said they had gotten scammed by this guy, Nick, as well.
Wow.
Well, she came on Lip Service to talk about what happened. Here's what she said, and here's why she said she did this documentary.
I just want to do this to just have an impact. And if
Can
I
we put
can
his
save
face on
one person,
billboards?
absolutely.
Good, yeah.
When
yeah.
I think for the documentary, we should put his face on billboards. If you
Because
see
he
this,
keeps changing his name.
For me, I have to do this because I said, if it's the last thing I do before I leave this earth, I'm going to let people know that this man is a menace to society.
All right, now Mona was also on there, and I told you Mona was another woman who got scammed by Nick, the guy who scammed Jennifer Williams. And here's what she had to say about how she ended up getting pimped out by him.
Ooh.
Even pimps and hustlers will know the difference. It's one thing if you're honest with what it is that you're doing. He wasn't.
Right.
It's like I was kind of coerced into it. Like I was misled into it. Like you legit are pimping me out. And that's what it was. But every time I would confront him about it, he's like, if I was a pimp, I wouldn't pimp you. I would get somebody who would make more money. I would get whatever.
You know, a lot of times people who get scammed, people make fun of them.
Yeah.
They're scared to come forward. They're embarrassed. And I actually did some of the interviews when we were first talking to his victims, because they are victims.
Right.
And you would be surprised at like how people's family members shamed them for it.
Yeah.
People ended up being suicidal over this. People emptied out their bank accounts. They did more than that, like took lines of credit out on their credit cards to give this man money.
That's heartbreaking.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
He stole checks. Like, I mean, it was a lot, allegedly, because that part, we can't legally say he did, but we spoke to these people firsthand who told their stories.
Right.
His own family members.
Well, I'm just glad that Jennifer came forward and she's doing this documentary and other people are able to tell their story. And this hopefully can help someone else.
And part of that is also taking the power back because he was definitely trying to intimidate her. At a point, she had to have security.
And he probably would still continue to do this had she not done this.
Right.
Exposed him.
So there's a lot to it, but you guys, I think it's going to be coming out in July, towards the end of July on VH1. So I'm excited for that. I'm an executive producer on it.
Oh, dope. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. And Jennifer is definitely going to be here to discuss. And we already told you about Basketball Wives, right? You said Evelyn Lozada is coming back. That was a Jasmine Brand exclusive.
Yes. And Jennifer is actually one of your good friends.
We went to high school together. I was in her wedding.
Yep.
I was a bridesmaid, so yes.
Okay.
All right. And speaking about dating, Shakira is rumored to be dating Jimmy Butler.
Oh.
Okay, this emerged after she was there at the game that Miami Heat beat the Boston Celtics. And there was a video that was published on Twitter that said, are Jimmy Butler and Shakira a thing? And then they said after the game, the two of them followed one another on Instagram. And Shakira only follows a few people, 159 people. So he is now one of them.
Okay.
All right. So it was also pointed
cute.
out that her son wore a Jimmy Butler costume for Halloween.
Okay.
And his brother dressed as LeBron James. So it could just be a rumor.
It could be, but he's cute, so I'm with it.
And, he does have a girlfriend.
Oh.
Last we checked, so
All right.
who knows? But she has been going through her own thing.
Yes,
so.
she has. I guess we'll see.
All right. Well, that is your Yee tea. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily front page news stories, but they are under the radar, but just as important. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.